My family has discussed the possibility of California seceding from the Union or even separating it into two states, East and West. So the lecture by Donald Livingston on the size and scale of secession hit close to home. According to Livingston, some founding fathers went straight for the political ideas floated by Aristotle, a small republic based on the concept that humans are naturally social animals. Aristotle's exact words were, hence, it is evident that the state is a creation of nature, and that man is by nature a political animal. On the other hand, we have Thomas Hobbes, who also influenced early American thinkers, writing that humans are compelled by fear to join social covenants, because the natural state of humans is to be at war with one another. Hobbes believed that even though people gathered together in communities, a democratic society would eventually evolve into an oligarchy, and that eventually one person would rule as a monarch. Livingston seemed to lean towards the middle of the road on social structure. He stated that Hume and Althusius said society would work as a small republic by creating a bunch of smaller entities that would join together as a federation of independent states with the right to secede. He claimed a republic must not be too big, and even suggested that America might work better as a republic if it were to break into 4 separate entities through secession and hold together as a confederation. But of course, the founding fathers tried that under the Articles of Confederation, and it simply did not work. The best part of Livingston's lecture is that he recognized that Americans are having a conversation about secession. Do states have the right to secede from the Union? He may have a point, technically. However, this is where the Scottish common sense realism influenced me. The United States of America is no longer literally a republic. It is a vast bureaucracy, which is too big and too entrenched to divide into smaller nations, much less to be held together by Althusian federation. Livingston assumed that if California, for example, seceded from the Union, it would be the 5th largest economy in the world. But I don't think that's quite accurate. If the state pulled out of the Union, they would lose all federal jobs, lose all federal funding, and have to take federal land by force. The federal government owns 46% of the land in California. So if California were to secede, its total acreage would be cut in half. And I don't have time to talk about the federal prisons or the passports needed to go to Arizona or Las Vegas, or who's going to take care of interstate highways. So I believe Livingston is also slightly mistaken when he claimed that the small city-states in Greece created the magnificent civilization. See, Greece was easily conquered by a young Macedonian king with no war experience, who then dominated the whole world. And the unifying conquests of Alexander the Great created the magnificent Greek culture. I might sound Hobbesian in that statement. However, I vehemently oppose a centralized government that is too intrusive, such as we have today. I believe in small local control. The main problem with the centralized government is the one-size-fits-all mentality. Finally, I don't believe the founding fathers were as clear-cut on the political thinking as Livingston presumed. Every intellectual colonist knew and was influenced to some degree by all 4 of the thinkers mentioned. They were influenced by many others as well: Blackstone, Montesquieu, John Locke. So most were influenced by Scottish common sense philosophy. Today, political theorists are completely puzzled and surprised by the growing populist movement in America. I can hardly wait to see how all of that's going to turn out in the future.